It's time to bury our heads with the Dust Devils Warbond. Hello everyone, my name is Lost, and today we will be covering, the Dust Devils Warbond. But before we begin, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop it a like, as it does help out a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this one, or come hang out with me on my almost daily live streams, both here on YouTube and over on Twitch, go ahead and subscribe. With the generic YouTuber stuff out of the way, let's get it. We will be doing the format a little bit differently than I used to do these, just to save everybody some time. The armor sets are good, specifically the armor passive is good. The medium and heavy variants are present in the Warbond itself, with the light variant being available in the Superstore. All three sets of course come with the brand new Desert Stormer passive, which has 40% resistance to pretty much everything except explosives. The Desert Stormer also has a 20% throw range increase, so I guess you could say it has a bit of servo assisted tossed in as well. The G-7 Pineapple. It's mid. It does what grenades do. It closes bug holes, takes out fabricators, blows up small enemies, but it doesn't really do that any better than our existing options. So I'm just going to save us all some time. It's mid. The S-11 Spear Gun, not to be confused with the Spear. Why the hell didn't they call this a harpoon gun? Anyway, it's a railgun alternative. It only has 12 total ammo, opposed to the railgun's 20, but it also has the benefit of dispensing gas around whatever it hits, making it viable against all factions. The EAT-700 Expendable Napalm. Now, I've noticed a lot of people using these wrong, so I'm just gonna say how I like to use them. If you're like me, you think flesh mobs are that bullet spongy and annoying, especially when almost every horde of Foatless nowadays has two of them in there. But you do get two rockets with this, so when I call these down, I direct hit each of the flesh mobs and watch the resulting cluster burn the rest of them. And that generally seems to be the best way to use these things. The MS-11 Solo Silo is the coolest idea with the worst execution. Yes, this thing is very powerful. Launch one of these rockets into the new Dragon Roach, yeah, it'll kill it. Hell, it'll even one-tap a Factory Strider. Which got me thinking, would this be an alternative to taking out stratagem jammers? Ooh! Well, so much for that dream. The real problem shows up when you realize this thing is made of paper mache. If you don't get the designator fast enough, or enemies just find the silo, they can destroy it, oftentimes in one hit. So using of this thing in the heat of combat will result in you trying to fire it as quickly as possible, which is also a bad idea because if you're standing too close to it when the rocket launches, it'll knock you on your ass and potentially get you killed. Now, you stealth players, on the other hand, are sure to love this thing. However, for the other 85% of people that just go in guns blazing, its usefulness will vary. And it's oftentimes better to just bring something like the recoilless or the spear. That's the javelin, not the harpoon gun. The AR-2 Coyote. Coyote. More like the freaking goat, am I right? Just look at these comparisons. It outdamages the Liberator Pen even before factoring in the extra fire damage. And it may not be as much as the BR-14, but it has a higher capacity, lower recoil. And speaking of which, have you seen this thing's recoil pattern? It's all vertical, so you throw a grip on this thing and it's a freaking laser. This thing just came out of nowhere and obsoleted every other medium pen rifle, yes, even the Halo one. I try to keep comparisons fair by only comparing weapons that are in the same categories as one another, but with 8 magazines standard, this thing is legitimately ready to give the double-edged sickle a run for its money. But yeah, this thing is amazing, and that's the Dust Devils Warbond. Should you get it? Absolutely. The Coyote and the armor alone make it worth getting. And that's all we have for today. I have been your host, Lost, and this has been my perspective. Again, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping it a like, as it does help out a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this one, come hang out with me at my live streams, or just feel like helping out a small content creator, go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, you folks have a good one, and remember always, democracy protects.